Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading. I hope everything is well with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you're notified every time I come on and you don't miss a thing. Alright, let me get my peoples in the building. Hold on, y'all. You know how I do if you come here. Oh, wrong person. There we go. And there we go. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty then. Got to get started in a minute. As I warm up. My office is always cold. Got my windows all sealed up. Maybe it's just me. Drink something more. Well. All right. Decisions need to be made, guys and girls. Just adjust. Decisions. So we doing live donation readings tonight. And we're going to go from there. But we got live donation readings. And we have a collective. We'll be doing a collective as well. So we're going to start with, for the collective, the Kipperish deck. First card at the bottom of the deck is legal. So somebody got some legal issues. Ooh. They pay them fines and court fees. You know, like I know. Alright. Alright, Spirit, give me a message for the collector. What they need to know and or be aware of. Honor. Respect and high honor. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh. Rich girl. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Moving on. Somebody packing up. Moving on. It sounds like somebody. One card? No, it's more than one. Sounds like somebody's known their worth mentally, emotionally, and financially. Hey, lady. Let me go ahead and pin the comment. There we go. Oops. What's going on with you? Thanks for coming to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell so you're notified anytime I come on. Now, if you become an active subscriber, it costs you nothing. It's an energetic donation to the channel. What's up, Carmen? What's up, Monaco? How are you doing, y'all? Make sure you, like I said, ring that bell. Donate to the channel. You're liking, you're subscribed. And that way, whenever you come on, right? And I'm on. And we're doing a live donation reading like we do on Thursday nights and Sunday nights. You could potentially get a free one. You could. As an active subscriber, though. Tell me more. Ooh, destruction. Uh-oh. Tell me more. I was giving tower moment. Tell me more. And obsession. Lord, have mercy. Bottom of the deck. Self-love. Ooh. What did did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? So, then the first card is high honor. So, it was already given self-love, to be honest, because when you recognize who you are, you hold yourself up in a certain high esteem. Why? Because you don't lower your standards. You strengthen your boundaries, right? You have respect for yourself. Oh, you watching Sean Combs? I think we watched part of that the other night, but we watching Eddie Murphy tonight. And we got Rich Girl. So I feel like somebody has learned their self-worth. And it's not just about the money, but the money comes with the self-worth. All right, and we got moving on. So when you learn your self-worth, you're able to detach from situations that no longer serve you. Like, share, subscribe. I see 25 people, 12 people. I don't know how that works in here. Okay. But yeah, you learn your self-worth, you will not stay in situations that will harm you, as you saw in the thumbnail, right? You're not going to stick around in situations like that for long, because you're not being valued, you're not being respected, you may have been undermined. You know what I mean? And so when you learn who you are, it changes a lot for you, changes the way you think. You know what I'm saying? um and then we got destruction. So them relationships, they to the wayside now. It's a wrap. Some things you cannot go back from. Some bridges are burnt completely, and there's no way to rebuild. That's what I'm getting. And then we got obsession, though. And I feel like when you burn bridges with people, not the bridges like you did the wrong thing, but when you just you set it ablaze on with intention, because you realize this is not a road you want to go back down. You know what I'm saying? A valley you want to cross. There's no effort you ever want to make. When you get there, you do leave people in let me say the word right, obsessive energy. Why? Because they can't believe you were willing to walk away. They can't believe that they can't play you no more. They can't believe you figured it out. They're not going to be able to use you. Rich girl is here. So you might have a couple dollars, or know how to get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? You might have stability. You know what I mean? You could have a lot of money, or you could just be very wise in how you manage your life. And this person, there are people or whoever is realizing they can't use you. They can't undermine you. Oh boy, hold on 1 second. All three of them do. What's up, Bite? Detachment, yeah. And then you got self-love is the overall energy. Self-love is what's driving you at this point. Self-love will have you making the right decisions. Self-love will help you grow. Self-love will have you appreciating yourself, pulling your energy back and replenishing you. Self-love shows up for you differently. Self-love will have you taking yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Not needing anything from anybody. Well, occasionally, because no man is an island. But for the most part, with self-love is you will not put yourself in bad situations or bad positions. This is like opposite. So far, it feels opposite of the reading last night. Because last night, this person wanted to suffer. With self-love, I feel like that's definitely you, collective. You're not going for that. Going for any nonsense like what we had last night. I can't go for that. No, no can do. All right, tell me about high honor, spirit. Tell me. We got Earth Angel. High honor to the Earth Angel. Respect, nothing but. Tell me more, Spirit. And the Earth Angel. And you know, rich girl's giving Earth energy too, but she's giving like Taurus, Virgo, what's the other Earth? Taurus, Virgo. Why am I having a blank right now? Taurus, Virgo. Oh, Capricorn. Yeah, definitely Capricorn energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Nice guy. Tell me more. I'm hearing your standards are so high. You know, whomever cannot just come to you in any old kind of energy. They really can't. You resonate on a higher frequency. You resonate on stability. Taking care of yourself. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time, please. Boss. Somebody's elevating their life by moving on. Tell me more about this destruction. What's the... Oh, risen. Well, with the rising star. We'll see. What's obsession about? What is obsession about, Spirit? I know I'm going to hold class and session. I went down the rabbit hole a little bit. I got some more studying to do, but I got something for y'all coming. Karmic Femme. Wow. All right. Bottom of the deck. Voodoo. Okay. Somebody is in a distorted karmic, feminine energy. Somebody wants, they preying on somebody's downfall. This is definitely giving that snake energy. The boss is here. Somebody is moving on. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here with the rich girl, boss. Those two are counterparts. Then you got the nice guy here. It's a lot of competition. But there's definitely a karmic femme who's wishing on somebody's downfall. Like if she could, she is trying very hard to bring somebody down. But I feel like it's the Earth Angel that has that detachment. The Earth Angel is loving herself. You know, and when she shows me y'all collective energy in the past, it's given she's not involved in the shenanigans of now. There are people hating on her because she could be the rising star, is what I'm getting. And that person hating, really, they're just obsessed. Like they can't be her. They don't know how to be her. They can't destiny swap. So it's like giving somebody who, it's like they ain't got nothing better to do but to hate on somebody, really. When they should be focused on some other shit, they worry about somebody else. The karmic femme is obsessed in seeing the earth angel fall, break down, be destructed. But that's not gonna happen. It's not. Alright, tell me more, Spirit. And then we got conflict. And somebody got some inner conflict going on. That is for the karmic femme. Tell me more about rising star, Spirit. Oh, jealous and envy. Yeah. So this karmic femme is jealous and envious of the rising star. But you know what bugs me out is people who they focus all their negative energy on somebody that is doing well is unbothered by them, not thinking about them, not worried about them, is protected with the voodoo here. They still can't let go. It's like they the type of person that would bring it up to the masculine, whoever the masculine is, would bring it up to them, bring you up to them, talk about you all the time. Oh, you must want the collective. Oh, you think you and the collective gonna do this. Oh, the collective wants you, or the collective don't want you, or I got you, nan nan the boo boo. You know, that kind of stuff. The karmic is dealing with a lot of inner conflict because they're projecting onto you all this jealousy and envy. And Spirit said, but they not taking care of their own business. I feel like you are the rich girl. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about boss with moving on. I feel like you bossed up and moved on. Remember, I said sometimes y'all don't want it no more. You want them snakes. Yep, karma. That's karma for however that person treated you or the people treated you. Because I'm going to say people, but there was a lot of snakes in that thumbnail. It's karma. For you to move on is karma. They getting what they deserve. You know, the person that's obsessed may not even realize you let go and moved on. They don't even know you detached. They are so, their mind has their hooks on you. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who was probably blaming you for stuff in their life that you had never done, ain't thought of, never knew happened. They finding a way to blame you. Tell me more, Spirit. But that's part of their mental illness. People do that a lot. Yeah, there's legal issues here. You might have a restraining order against somebody, child support, or some other matter is involving, but there's legal issues. And I feel like it's the nice guy with the legal issues. He might have tried to steal from a rich girl. And you know, a lot of times people get something done to them and they don't know why. So I'm going to go back to that story I told y'all briefly about the girl who was touched a couple times by different people in the family, or approached, either touched or approached. And all of them got some form of karma for touching her. And a couple of them went to jail. Not because, you know, like it wasn't told what they did, meaning to her. But I remember one of them went to jail for something he didn't even do, but he was in jail where he belonged. At least not on the street being a predator to somebody else. The other one, he went to jail. I don't know if he actually deserved it, type thing. But she got to know, she was privy to the fact that they went to jail. They were asking her for stuff they shouldn't have been asking. But I noticed, and I feel like she did too, but I noticed as she talked about the people that impacted her, all of them receive karma. All of them receive some indirect, though, but repercussions for their actions. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this earth angel with the high honor. People think they get away with karma, though. They swear that if you didn't get a chance to be the one to penalize them, that they're absolved of karma from you. And they don't realize that's not how the universe works. The universe is going to make you pay one way or the other. You're not going to get out of it. And if you're going around mistreating and disrespecting people, you're going to feel it the most. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, Jezebel. This Jezebel, karmic femme, is obsessed with the earth angel, rich girl. And it's because I hear her saying, well, why, you know, she didn't have to use her poom poom to get what she want. Why can't I have what I want and not have to use my poom poom? This is what the karmic is trying to figure out. Like, you are high honor, earth angel, enough respect. People just gravitate to you, like you. You're a rising star. They want to know why they can't impact your life. How come they can't have your life? It ain't meant for them, y'all. It ain't. Oh, what's the bottom of the deck? The veil, yeah. And you see right through this. You know, you already know who it is that is the hater in your life. You already know that this person is like jealous and envious and probably don't have a mind of their own. But you know who they are, that they exist, what they're about. You know, and what voodoo is given, you might be able to divine too and tell. No, that's not necessarily with a card, but you can prophesy, or you have a clear cognizant, or you feel energy. Me myself, I pick up on energy first. You know, you whether I pick up a card or not, I could look at you. That first thought I got about you is usually 1,000% right. It's only when I overthink it. So some of y'all have really strong downloads and intuition. You pay attention. You will know who's obsessed with you. You will know. Oh shit, doing that thing again. Y'all was talking and I didn't even see it. Hold on. Cappy. Oh, I wish that bitch would just go in somewhere. That one she cannot help herself. She's a not. And she they deserve each other. Those who don't believe that she's touchable. Oh, they don't believe in karma at all? Good luck to that. Good luck with that. All right. So y'all got somebody in their feelings about you, just not because you did anything, just because you are who you are, and they can't be you. You know, sometimes people will lure a person away from you, and that person cannot get you off their mind. So as much as they may have the person, they don't have that person. They don't have their heart, and they don't have their mind, because their mind and their heart are on you. So they got a shell of the individual, but they don't have them. Their intentions and feelings are not as strong for that other person. So they don't really have them. You still do. And you will know if you do. Trust me. You know, some people, they wish it was like that, but but you would know if you're an earth angel. You trust me, you know your person or your previous person can't keep their eyes off of you. And your and this karmic is in conflict with themselves. Yep. What do I want to pull from? Oh, all right. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me about this conflict that the karmic is in, spirit. Ooh, judgment. I can't show you the whole thing, but judgment. Oops. Okay, we can do it like that. This person is in judgment. They're gonna have to sacrifice something, and they can't sacrifice you. It's above. It's above them. But they can't sacrifice you as much as they want to, though. This person really would like to destiny swap with you. They want your life because what they think is your life is softer, easier. They don't know what you go through to maintain what you got. They don't know the hard work you had to do to pave the way for where you are. They know none of that. But this person has this vibe with you that is something about you they feel like they should have. Tell me more, spirit. Oh shit. No, we got justice here. So here's the thing. People can't, or but they want to, put it this way. People want to, like I said, they want to destiny swap, but they don't understand what it takes. People will destroy their own lives just to have something they think they should have, meaning they be willing to take from you, steal from you, play in your energy, all of that. But they forget about this. If they don't believe in karma, it's fine. There are repercussions for your actions. Now, we would call that karma. They can call it what they want, but they will still be dealt with. There are consequences for actions. No, nothing goes untouched by the universe. The scales will be balanced. The sword of truth always reigns invincible. And she don't have to have a favorite. That's why the blindfold is there. There's no favoritism. She don't look at somebody and go, okay, you should be granted it because when I look at you, I like you more. Nope. It's a vibrational thing. What you put out there is what you get back. So the scales will be balanced. And usually that means something that somebody wanted gets taken away from them when they are too arrogant, too disrespectful, wrong, or whatever. They get what they are supposed to get. And it won't seem fair. Yeah. But they got to be accountable for their actions. Spirit say, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I got you. You want to play? Let's play. Tell me more, Spirit. We got the Queen of Swords, yeah. You moving on, pulling your heart away, putting yourself in that Truth of Swords position. It's almost the same thing as justice. It's only right. And then we got that clarifying karma. She also holds the sword of truth and communication. So you moving on, you bossing up, you letting go, you detaching from them snakes, put you in a better position to manage your life. Tell me more, Spirit, about the rich girl, the legal actions, and this nice guy. Now we got the King of Swords on the other side. The legal system is coming down hard on somebody. Okay. Matter of fact, that was the first card I showed y'all out that deck. The legal system is here for somebody. I feel like there's a jail. So we got judgment here too, but I feel like somebody may be going to get locked up for a time period. And I don't think it's a short time. I feel like it could be Fed time. Well, Fed time, will tell you, is shorter than regular time to my understanding. Now, I don't know if that's every incident, but from my understanding, Fed time is short. Somebody could be facing like a federal prison type of situation. They already got an upcoming trial that could be very serious, and the outcome would be bye-bye. Yeah, legal system ain't working out for this Jezebel karmic energy. This raggedy bitch. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. Yep. You walked away. You moved on. You let go. 8 of Cups. Following your true north. Leaving this situation alone. Leaving this person alone. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Somebody thinking about you. Nostalgic energy. Missing you. Yep. But you are a magician. You're going to be fine. You have the tools. Like I said, with the rich girls given that, you know how to manage your life. Whether you are financially wealthy or it's just that you have the wherewithal, the common sense, the networking skills, whatever it is that you got it. That's why you're a rising star. And you know how to hustle. Spirit said you know how to hustle. And Spirit said this person who wants to destiny swap with you is trying to end an opportunity for you. This might be somebody that's trying to, I don't know, like wipe the slate clean and take over where you left off. This person could be some sort of competition, in a sense that they really only competing with themselves. To be honest with you, they may not be the competition they think they are, or that they want to be. Because really, it's like I said, you are focused on self-love, and this person is going through internal conflict. So it's the problem is not you, it's them. Has always been them. And the masculine, what I get with the masculine here is that this is third party situation for them. I don't get that you're with them, because moving on here and uh Eight of Cups here, I feel like you moved on. You know your worth. You're good. You letting the snakes be the snakes that they are. This Jezebel slash karmic raggedy bitch is going to have to deal with her life the way her life is turning out. It ain't got shit to do with you. Even if she wants to, she's mentally unstable, so she gonna blame you. Because this obsession card, look at her face. Hi, Christy Boo. Look at her face. So that obsession energy is mentally unstable. And it gives somebody who, like, they're hyper focused on you, so much so, like, when they talk about you to people probably like, well, what did they do to you? And you probably never did nothing to them, but they will concoct something. And 9 times out of 10 with mentally unstable people, it ain't even gonna make sense to another person why they mad, but they got some reason cooked up in their head to get upset with you. And I feel like it has more to do with the masculine energy that wants to be in your life that you've moved away from because of this attachment they got to this person. Take it how it resonates. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That way you could join us during live donation readings like this. This is collective energy. You'll get ready to do a live donation. And then, check us out on Sundays for the same. And any other day. So if you like, share, and you subscribe, and you make sure you ring that bell, you're notified anytime I come on, and you won't want to miss it. But yeah, so watch out for them energy vampires. The people that want to steal your light and steal your shine. They want to absorb something for you. And if they were able to be in your life, they you know what it's giving, that movie where the women change, girl and a woman change bodies. It's like that. Like if this person could go back and be the adult you from childhood, like they would destiny swap for real with you, and they would not cross back because they don't think what you've been through is hard enough for them. They think they can handle it. They think they can walk through your shoes until they start to try. It ain't gonna work out like that for them. It's not. All right, so let's get down to the live donation readings. Let's get out of this energy because this is somebody who, they worse than crabs in a barrel because they see how much you love yourself and they don't. This is somebody that don't love themselves. And they can't understand the bliss that you have for yourself. That's deeply why they want to switch with you so bad. Because they don't have that same energy for themselves. And it's sad. It is sad, y'all. It is sad. Yep. Trauma bond. Yep, right. People don't have it. They just be thinking, oh, I'll just be and do. Like, they don't have a creative bone in their body. So they copy people. namely you, or at least they think they are. Sometimes people don't know. They just do what they think you do. They don't even know you that well. They doing what they think you do and be wrong. You know, it's crazy. And that's unrelated. Well, maybe related. I don't know. But there was this guy. I think his name starts with an A. I feel like it's Antoine, but I could be wrong because I really don't remember his name. But he was an Instagram star for a hot minute. He was showing off his journey. I guess he used to be a football player for college. And I don't know if he tried to go pro, did go pro, but didn't last as a pro. Something like that. I don't know. But he created this whole facade where he was the man all of a sudden. He had a crew. They were always filming him. He was doing stuff like taking this expensive ass water and ice and putting it in a bowl and dipping his face in it with lemon and then wiping the towel off and then cut to the next scene, and then he's supposed to be having these power meetings, and then like he was a lot. And I said to a friend, I said, something about him that this don't sound right. Now I don't feel like I'm jealous. I don't feel like a hater. It's just something ain't right. And she's like, well, to each his own, and maybe don't, resonate with what he is or what he does. I say, yeah, but I can't put my finger on it. But it's something. Girl, he was a whole fraud. He ain't have none of that. I don't know. What he did was this man stole from people by offering them fake workouts. I say fake, like he would Google some crap offline, and then that's what he would serve up to somebody as a workout. And he was promising coaching, like he was offering this stuff at 10K a package, but he was giving them basic crap they could have got from anywhere on Google or whatever. Whole life was a facade. I'm taking out resonate. This person, however they live, is not real. Like their happiness, not real. They obsessed with what you got going on, and it could be making this person sick. Spirit said they could be getting real sick. I don't know if that's physical or just mental, but Spirit said they could be getting real sick with that obsessive energy. So guard yourself. Say prayers of protection. Keep yourself away from their nonsense because they don't think right. Spirit said they a little loopy. Something going on. Now it could be mental illness that didn't have nothing to do with you, but when people hyper focus on you, ugh, that becomes a situation. So if you got a stalker in your midst, you better handle that. Do it legally, because legal was there too, right? So do it legally. Hem them up so they can't come near you and hurt you, because they miserable. Y'all know, like, what's her name? Selena's biggest fan was a nutcase. And she ended up hurting that woman. And it didn't make no sense, because if you're obsessed with somebody, why would you hurt them? But people have done more for less. All right, y'all. So, oh, I see you, Black Cherry. I just realized. Okay. So I got to do Carmen, then Black Cherry. All right. That's the first two up, or the only two. Y'all let me know. All right, Carmen, you there? Let me know. All right, Spirit, let me know if the Thailand trip set up for the child. Were they trying to set her up with dear old dad? All right, we want to know if that trip was a setup. Was the trip a setup? health concern. Oh, more with a trip was set up by the God. Like a surprise. Tell me more. Karmic Master. Yeah, it was a setup. It was going to try to be a setup. Tell me more, Spirit. Spirit was looking out for her, though. Spirit was looking out for her. Tell me more. Yes, it was a setup. Tell me more. Hell yeah, it was a setup. Bottom of the phone. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Yup. 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 100%. 1000% setup. Because I feel as though King Charles came to the other masculine with the, you know, I don't know if I'm going to see her, like a sob story, right? Enough to bleed the heart for the Ice King to make a decision. You know what? We got to fix this, you know. So the Ice King, which is also King of Swords, he felt like he came up with a way to fix some things. Let me try it this way. That way, y'all ain't got no choice but to face each other. Whole lot of red flags with that. But, you know, what dropped out at one point was divinity. So Spirit was like working on her so that she would make a good choice, right? Showing her, laying things out for her. So it made it easy for her to make the right choice because Spirit is looking out for her. But that karmic masculine was definitely behind that. I feel like he embellished and lied to the King of Swords, you know, just to get the King of Swords involved. But it all fell apart with destruction. And it was going to fall apart even there. It would have been horrible, you know, with the intent, based on the intent. And now they got that confusion and illusion because they thought for sure she could be bought and she can't. The whole goal was to get her in a bondage situation that she could not wiggle out of. Yep. Yep. But she's protected. Spirit, you know, she used her thoughts, her intuition. You know what I mean? She weighed her options out, her earthly options too. And she was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. I can't make that make sense. And it definitely ain't going to make me no dollars. So I can't do it. She thought it through and was the best thing she could do. Now, they may have other things cooking and brewing because they are confused as to why she didn't take this type of bait now. And I wouldn't even doubt that they paid for plane tickets already with the assumption she was going to show up. But no, especially how they did it, right? There should have been a direct request so they could have got a direct no. But they got what they got because of who they are and what they are. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, your instincts was 1000% correct. And I just feel like the King of Swords may not realize all that he was, all the harm that was going to be done. Yeah, I don't think he truly could fathom all the heart, all the work, hard work he was going to undo by encouraging something like this. And again, the Spirit said it was a lot of audacity to ask, knowing that there is no full-on regular schmegular relationship. Okay? There's just the I know you and you know me, and we share a little social media type of thing. But, yep. But they know what they was doing. Yeah, the damage. Yeah, he was used. He was played. Cause it was a trap. It was supposed to be a trap. Now he confused as to why the trap didn't work. Yep. They thought they had your girl, but they didn't. Spirit said you gotta be quicker than that. You're gonna have to be quicker than that. Yeah, I get y'all. You moved with a certain level of um. When you trust your gut, it doesn't lead you wrong. And regardless if you do this for sure or not, your spidey senses tingle and you acted accordingly, right? I'm glad that she also paid attention. Because this is how she would have come home. Just messed up. She would have been the one with the health concerns. Mm-hmm. Should you drop the keys with your company? Okay. Yep, she wasn't going to understand till that trip. And then it would have, well, I feel like she did understand because it was an odd request. Quite honest with you, with the lack of full-time relationship that takes to trust somebody that far away. Yeah. And for also, let me just say this now. A person could be an upstanding individual, but when they resonate with somebody on that low vibration, there's also a resonance with that person, meaning they have some low vibrational stuff too. So she dodged a bullet on multiple levels, Spirit said. Black cherry. So Spirit said she turned down, dropped the case with her company. So she should drop the case with her company. We got North Node. I'm glad she on the right wavelength. More actual money. There's still some money involved. They should give you, or some type of compensation you didn't get. Tell me more. Gift. Oh. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh shit. Pathway ritual. Did you include this situation in your prayers first? Tell me more, Spirit. Opposition. You had them where you wanted them. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh. You have them where you want them. Be honest with you. Yep. Look at that. Karma. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Because I'm not seeing legal, but I see money involved. I see why you pursued them. They were your ops. You know what I'm saying? They were your ops. But before you go that far, because you are achieving something right now, and you could achieve a win with the suit, but you could also achieve a a level of responsibility, like change. So you got to consider, do I want the achievement or do I want the one time satisfaction? Um, I know that in the past energy you were following your north node, meaning you were doing what you know you needed to do and not, you weren't being passive about it or anything like that. But they owe you money is what I'm hearing. They owe you money. I don't know how much. I don't know how, but they owe you some money. Actual money, not, sign this here, just let this go. No, they owe coins. Some coins and dollars. They owe money. Right, and that's why I see achievement here, because Spirit said you got a gift of discernment. It's probably why you question this anyway. But you achievement is here. Like you can achieve a couple things that may not involve them the same way or directly. Hmm. And they get karma. Let me go back to your question too. Hmm. Yeah, there's a karma involved. Hmm. Let me try. Let me clarify. Tell me more about the North Node first, Spirit. Boss. Yeah, you're supposed to boss up on the ass. Tell me about this actual money. Jezebel. You got a knee pass at work? Tell me more, Spirit. Not your knee pass, but somebody else. Yeah, Earth Angel. If you are to pursue anything with them, it will suck up your money. It would be like somebody using you to play you to get money out of you or something like that. Mm-hmm. Love you too. And then you are Earth Angel with gifts. Recognize your gifts. Opposition and bondage. So, Spirit said you had their hands tied? Or your case was good enough to tie their hands up? And then achievement, and folks is jealous of your achievement. I mean, what's unfortunate is nothing you could do about people when it comes to jealousy, because it's one of those emotions that you kind of know why, but it don't make no sense for somebody to be jealous. But you got somebody in your energy. All right, so I feel like don't worry about it. Let go. Focus on your achievement. You're gonna have some haters. They'll be all right. It could be the management, like the management just above you, not like upper management. It's not that. It's like people who supervise you or that type of people may feel some kind of way because who do you think you are? But that's not your problem. Again, somebody could be trying to hold up the money, the Jezebel. Like I said, you could get it, but it could be the hold up, could be the attorney, because I feel like somebody could be trying to take what you got or what you're deserved. And if you go with an attorney 9 times out of 10, that when they take their fee, it's gonna be not even worth it. All right, so there's that. I just feel like you're right. You're fine. You're gifted, so you paying attention to things with your gift, which is a beautiful thing. Oh, what's the bottom of the deck? Oh, commitment. What is that? Commitment. Karma and commitment. I don't know what that is. You tell me. What is the commitment? You've been committed to the place. That's 3 is an Empress energy too. Cause somebody be coming your way. Ooh. Possibly. Possibly. Anyway, take out a resonate. I think you'll be alright. Just somebody's gonna be hating on you, cause that's all you need to know. Somebody's gonna be hating because your achievements are gonna be very public in that place. Or throughout that place. Kinda like what you told me, but I feel like, yeah, somebody's gonna be hating on the fact that you've been doing your thing. Shut that too.
Not letting you shut?
No, but it just love you. Alright, so that's the reading, y'all. I mean, if anybody was interested, I feel like you Gucci girl. Don't even worry about it no more. You Gucci. If you want a reading, now would be the time before I shut this sucker down. You're welcome. 2 minutes, because you know the delay. 2 minutes and I'm done. Hooked. As the kids say it. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Or when your weekend start, put it that way. And what you got planned? Me? Do I have plans? Yes. I have some sisterhood plans. Go meet with my lady friends. What else? Oh, I gotta make some pies and cake. I didn't feel like making on Thanksgiving. Gotta make those. What y'all getting into this weekend? I need some response. Tell me what you doing. Oh, you watching Netflix? Okay. Yeah, I gotta finish the last 40 minutes of Eddie Murphy. And then I need to start watching what's his name? I was about to say R. Kelly. Lord. Puff. But you know what, y'all? I found Eddie to be very interesting. So much of the stuff we know already with Puff, it would just, for me, it's gonna be background TV, and then a little bit of tidbit here and there. Today, we all know he was a beast and he was crazy, so nothing should surprise us at this point. Are you working this weekend? Okay. We'll get that paper. That client keeping you busy. It's time to renegotiate that contract. Shit. All right, y'all. I think 2 minutes has passed, and I am tired now. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. Whose colleagues? Puffy's. Is that for real? You know, when I look back at the playback, I'm gonna know what you're talking about. But the first time when I'm doing this, y'all are so delayed. I don't even know what y'all are responding to. I know mine. If I text or I say something on somebody, it comes up in real time for me and delayed for them. So yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all go ahead and have a good night. I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. Peace.